everyone, it's Lulu. Welcome to my channel and welcome to anyone who is new. Hope you stick around and subscribe, and as they say, hit that like button if you like what you see. I am here today with an Ulta haul. It's a small one actually, but there were so many free goodies. There was just buy this and get this, buy this and get this, and with $40 you get this. So it was one of those, and I stacked them up and came out with a lot of goodies for not a whole lot of money. So first let me start with the three things that I actually bought. And one is soon to become just a must-have in my collection. It's the Bare Minerals Add to Cleanser Skin Polishing Grains. And it is, comes in a little bottle. You just need a little bit. It's dry, and it's a mixture of all kinds of good buffing and gritty, scrubby rose and clay and all kinds of things. It doesn't form a paste at all. You simply sprinkle, you put your cleanser in your palm and you sprinkle just a little bit. That is more than enough. I kept using too much. It took me about 3 tries to get it right. Put your cleanser in and it becomes an exfoliator, and you can measure how much or judge how scrubby you want it. These are very, very fine and very scrubby. It's much more scrubby than the Philosophy Micro Delivery wash. So if that is something you like, but you'd like it to be a little scrubbier, or you don't want to pay that, I would absolutely check out the Mix Exfoliate and Smooth Add to Cleanser. Very easy, very simple plastic bottle, so safe on the sink, and I think you'll enjoy it. I am loving it, absolutely loving it. All right, the next thing that I bought was also by Bare Minerals. I guess I was on a Bare Minerals roll. This is their new powder foundation, which is replacing, I think it was called Ready to Wear. That was their first version of a pressed foundation after they had the popularity of their loose, and then they finally came out with a pressed powder version, or pressed mineral version. This is their new Bare Minerals Bare Pro. I bought this online, so I guessed at the color, but I bought Golden Nude 13. I'm typically an NC 35 when I'm not self-tanning. It is a tad light for me. I'm going to keep it. I'm not returning it. I don't think you can get it necessarily accurate. I very much like this. Is it right up there with my MAC Studio Fix Pressed Powder Foundation? Almost. I think if I had the right color, it would be a tie. And I do use this as a foundation. I don't use it as a finishing powder or a setting powder. I use powder foundations as powder foundations. I get absolutely medium coverage. It's excellent coverage. It has worn pretty much 6 to 8 hours on me flawlessly, and I buff it in. I really am liking it. It is 100 times better than the Ready to Wear. It's just so much better. They must have gotten a lot of complaints on it, and I like it better than It Celebration Foundation. I certainly like it better than Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. With Laura Geller, I have to spritz my brush to really get the kind of finish I like on that. And I have a few other powder foundations. I have the NYX. Anyway, I really like this. Again, not sure it's better than the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation. And then the last thing I got, very disappointing, it's an Ulta brand, and it's their Gel Bounce Eyeshadow Palette. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Beautiful. Do I say that a lot? I do. And they're that bouncy kind of texture, like Maybelline Bouncy blushes. I don't have any ColourPop shadows, but I imagine probably very similar to this. I am returning this. I actually wrote a post on Ulta's Facebook site and expressed my disappointment. And more than anything, I'm disappointed that it has the Ulta name on it. I asked them a serious, and they were very nice. They replied and said, please, if you're not happy, we will take it back unconditionally. And then I replied back and said, it's not about the money. It's about that Ulta, which is, obviously a company, store, brand that I love, would find this acceptable to carry with their name on it. There is no pigmentation. There is, I try not to speak in those superlatives, but truly if I used several brushes. I used natural, I used synthetic, I used brushes made specifically for cream shadows, I used a concealer brush. I would have to go over my lids so many times, it would not be pretty, particularly with mature lids. But even if you have the firmest, most beautiful, gorgeous size lids, there's simply not any pigmentation in these colors. Obviously there's a little bit with the dark, but not at all that intensity. Not even close. So it's a disappointment. It's going back. So let me tell you really quickly about the freebies. I don't remember, I think it was just any $40 purchase. Doesn't matter what brand, what you bought, but you got Dolce & Gabbana was nice enough to send 2 perfume samples, and the bottles are so stinking cute. I meant to open this beforehand. This is light blue. Would you look at that? How cute that is. And then this one, oh, this bottle is their Dolce. Wait till you see this little bottle. What is there not to love? Oh my goodness gracious. So that was kind of fun. Bare Minerals was sending out, again, just with any Bare Minerals purchase, Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream, and you got to pick your color. So it's a nice size sample. I know that I don't like this for my oily skin, so I'll be doing something with it, but that's great. And then this, again, just these minis. What is it about these minis? They're so stinking cute. They sent a blemish remedy, and you got to pick out the color. So here's the little sample, which, as you know, if you use Bare Minerals, this is probably good enough for a year. And look at the little brush it came with. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that brush. Oh, it's so cute. And then it was one of those spend $75 and get a ton of products. So they had 2 bags. They had either pink or gold. So I got the gold. And it's very nice, really good size for those of you who travel, and very sturdy, very sturdy. So that's nice. So I'm going to very quickly go through all the samples, because if you ever wonder if these are worth it, they absolutely are. This is White Jasmine and Shea Dionys Goat Milk Body Cream Moisturizer. This is Low Diacy perfume. I can't remember which one, but again, a nice size sample. This is Pureology Fulfill. Cool. Clarins Super Hydration Moisture Rich Body Lotion. Nice sample size again. Very nice sample size. I love this. It's a 10 leave-in conditioner. I don't think I've ever bought the full size. I think I've only gotten samples, and I love it. And I was just, as a matter of fact, I think I was on my last, no, I want to give away from M's Gems. I'm going to link her station, her channel. There we go. For the record, we have to keep this going. Always refer to them as stations instead of channels. Anyway, so I had just won hers, and now I got this, so I'm set for a little bit. And of course, they're real. But you know what? This is not the mascara. This is the tinted primer. Mascara lash primer. And we have a My Burberry perfume sample. Mario Badescu Seaweed Cleansing Soap. This smells, I had to smell this. This smells so good. It smells, if you remember the first Copper Tone, before there was SPF, way back when, it has that Copper Tone smell, but lighter, not overwhelming, but lighter. So that took me back. And we have Daisy Dream, a lot of perfume. We have Airbrush Legs, which is one of my very few Holy Grail desert island products. I have very few of those that fall into that category, but this is one of them. Adore this. If you use moist hands, wet hands, kind of get them wet and then put it in your palm and then put it on your legs, it's much easier to spread. Simple cleansing wipes. How many are in here? 7 wipes. And this is by Matrix Rough Me Up, so probably another volumizing, texturizing spray. Yeah, liquid. This is Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Concealer in medium, of course. It's always in medium. That's a nice sample size. That stuff lasts forever. This is an hand antibacterial Ulta brand lime margarita. This one really smells like margarita. Like you almost feel, you can smell the alcohol beverage part of it. Alcoholic, the tequila. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. And then we have a Moxie, mini Moxie lipstick. And the color is in Get Ready. Again, just so stinking cute. Kind of a dusty rose-ish. This is Strivectin. Strivectin what? Neck cream. How do they know? It's nice. They kind of hit all needs, all age groups. I know you're never too young to use neck cream. There's my advice, but the fact is many of us wait too long. Ulta Makeup Setting Spray. I will be very anxious to try this because I've yet to find a setting spray that actually makes a difference. All of them. Urban Decay, NYX, e.l.f., Scandinavia, Camera Ready. The list goes. Makeup Forever. Another light blue. And a Butter London Iconoclast, mascara. Look at that brush picture. Interesting. I feel like I haven't been looking in the viewfinder. I apologize. And then where are we? Juice Beauty Booster Serum, Stem Cellular. Nice size. And last but not least, Gucci Bamboo. So there we have it. So, I mean, that was a lot of free stuff. So that was fun. I hope you enjoyed this little haul, and again, I strongly, strongly recommend this Bare Minerals Add to Cleanser Scrub. It doesn't bubble up, it doesn't foam up, it doesn't turn into a clay. It simply adds grit or scrubbies very, very fine. Oh, and they rinse off very easily. To me, a lot of times the finer the grit, the harder it is to rinse in the sink. I have to use them only in the shower because I need to stand under the shower water to, it's warm, I'm sorry. I have to stand under the shower stream to get everything rinsed off. This you can use in the sink if you're using this whenever you're not taking a shower and cleansing your face. But this is just great. So I do very much recommend this. And that's it. So thanks. See you again real soon. Bye.